How you doing? It's the Butcher here, and today I have a video on the most efficient way to farm the Midwinter proofs for the Midwinter Blight event. And so what I've done is I've been farming it for a little bit now. I've kind of been running all around this area, and I figured out where at least from my experience, where the events where the Red Cloak Horrors spawns, where they happen most often. And that, in my opinion, is the best way to get the materials needed for the Midwinter proofs to get the stuff for the event. As you can see, I have 90. I did buy the aspect, so I've built up 100 so far in only a few hours. But I've kept track of where I've been getting this event a lot, so I'm able to bring this to you guys in the form of my rinky-dink little paint document here. So I set up a rotation. I'm gonna leave this on the screen. So if you guys want to pause the video and take a screenshot or whatever you want to do, so you can use it for yourself. But here's what I've come up with. So we're starting in, it's called Nevisic, I believe is the waypoint down here. And we're going right down here is a good one, to here, to here, to here, to here. And then for the right side of Kiovashed, we are starting at Yelisina, I believe it's called. And then we are going just right over here, up here, here, to here, and then ending down here. So that is the rotation that I've been doing, and it's been working pretty well. So out of these 10 spots, on average, I get it to spawn about 3 times. Now, hopefully makes me look good for this video. I'm gonna get at least 3. You know, it could be as little as 1, it could be as many as 5, but it's usually about 3 is the average, I would say. And what I'll also do, so I'm going to leave this up for one more second, is I don't farm the regular monsters, but any tusk I see that are directly on my way, jump off, kill those quick, and then whatever little monsters are right around them that end up walking towards you and pick up the mats from them. That's the way I go about it, and it's been pretty efficient so far. So I'm going to move this back over to my other screen because I don't have the rotation unpad yet, and I still need this, but you're going to see, so if you look at my currencies right here, I have about almost halfway to enough for 1 from this, and a little over halfway to 1 from this, and then none of the Red Cloak trophies. So let's do the rotation. So, I mean, I like to just place a waypoint until I I don't have the route like absolutely down. Hopefully it won't take me so much time that I will have to. But you can see when we see a husk, we go for it right away, and then if there's nothing good around there, we just move on. Okay. So I actually put the waypoint in the wrong spot. Okay, so 1 for 1. That's a good start. So down here, this is the event we want, and you basically just kill these guys. And the reason we want this is because you can get all 3 types of materials like pretty easily and very fast. And especially the Red Cloak Horror trophy gives you 1 just on its own. You don't have to have like a ton of them like the rest of the materials. So we do that. We take out all those things. You guys gotta wait for the circle to melt them, and then this guy's an absolute joke. He just gets annihilated. And then we pick up all these pieces here. You can pick up the gear if you want. I'm not going to for the purpose of this video. We're just going to move on to the next spot. The legendaries will go in your stash. So you can check them out later. But feel free if you want to look at the gear to look at the gear. So like I said, another husk right here. We take that out. And I actually, unfortunately, I have the spear on. That gives you a shrine effect. You can't get on your horse when you have a conduit shrine, so I'm actually going slower, which kind of stinks. But the reason I'm farming this is I'm also going to bring you guys a video showcasing all 5 of the back trophies you can get, and then all 5 of how many of the weapon skins, all the weapon skins like actually in the character's hand and what they actually look like. So you can decide what you want before. It looks like someone just did an event here, unfortunately. So you guys can actually decide what looks good to you and what you want to spend your whatever. I call them bells. I'm just going to keep calling them bells. They look like bells. What you want to spend them on. Midwinter proofs is what they're called. But you can decide what you want to spend them on if you're not going to, grind this event. It is, I mean, I think it's good for a little side event, but I know like a lot of people are going to get bored of it fast, and I totally understand that because I think they said it wasn't meant to be a big event. I think that was supposed to be the AOZ. And that kind of failed to deliver, unfortunately, at least in my mind. Okay, so none over here. So we're going over here. Like I said, on average, you'll probably get between these 10 areas, about 3 of them, it should take you probably, I actually haven't timed out completely, probably under 10 minutes. Okay, so we have an event here. This is not the right event though. And then our last one is up here for the left side here. So hopefully we can get one up here, put us a little ahead of average before heading over to the other side. Okay, and so we have an event here, but it's not the right one, unfortunately. So now we're going to teleport to Yelisina down here. So we only got 1 out of those 5. Not the best run, but could make up for it on this other side. Get some good RNG. I hope it gives me good RNG so I don't look like an idiot on this video, but here's the first one here. I'm going to run to, or ride our horse to. Like I said, any of these on the way are usually, just through the amount of time, are just usually pretty easy pickings. So we kind of just grab whatever we see on the way, but not like go out of our way to try to find them. Okay, so we got another one. So on both times we got the first one we go to in the rotation, we've gotten it. Hopefully this time the rest of it will be better than the last, but we will see. So yeah, you just gotta wait for this ring of fire, and if you go outside of it before it gets there, it actually like cancels it out. So make sure you let it melt the things first and then just take them out really quick. Oh, don't go outside it like that. Okay. And then we wait for this guy to come in. We have a conduit shrine, but we pick up all these things. Okay, and then we move on to our next one over here is right up here. Oh, there's a husk actually. Let me take that out. And let's move. Okay, I'm actually getting a pretty good amount of husk like right on the way, which is actually nice because they are definitely the second best. And you'll come across other events. That's not the one we need. It could be, and definitely leave a comment if you know other spots that are good for this, because that would be extremely helpful, planning this out. But this is from, the several hours I've played of just running around like a madman with my head cut off. These are the best ones I found. Okay, so we got another one here. Okay, get this, get that one, get that one. Then we just wait for him to spawn. Yeah, he's loud. I can hear that through my headset that I don't even have on. I just have for the sound running through it. I hope that's not too loud in the video. But our next one is going to be right over here. So we've gotten 3 so far. So that's at least 3 of the Midwinter proofs already right there, plus the other stuff we've gotten from the husk in the event and the husk we've found in the wild, like this one that we kill. Just pick up the stuff and move on. Yeah, I mean, this is probably more husk than I usually find, I'm not gonna lie. We usually find like several on the way, but this is a pretty significant amount. Okay, we got another event. Is it the right one? It is. Okay, so the RNG is making me look good for the video. Very nice. Okay, we pick up the rest of the stuff. Bada bing, bada boom. You also get a ton of ovals too, so you can look for. We have another house actually here, so you can look for whatever aspects you're hunting for as well with those. And then our last one is actually, oh, that was actually number 4. I messed up the rotation, so this is actually number 3. I apologize, but there actually ended up being an event there, so I'm glad I went. But that'll technically take you a little bit longer to do than if you went to this first. And we have another event that was here, and oh my god, we got another one. I told you they spawn here pretty often. This is more than you'll probably get though. This actually makes me look good for the video. Normally I look like crap for the video, so I deserve one. Normally something crappy happens. But yeah, this is not, I wouldn't expect this many. This is more than I usually get. But you can expect to get a lot from this. Pick these up, kill him. Again, the chest. Also got a bunch of conduit shrines. Okay, so then the last one is down here, and then as you can see, we should have went the other way because we'd be running right back past where we just were. So that was a little bit unfortunate on my end, but that was my fault. Not a huge deal. Probably just cost us, you know, like 20-30 seconds or so, whatever it might be, to backtrack a little bit. But finish it off here. So what do we get? 5, I think, so far. And like I said, the average is probably 3, maybe leans towards 4. 5 is definitely on the high end, I'm not going to lie. Usually don't get 5. And okay, so we have one more event there, but it's not the right one. So let's go back to Kiowa Shed now. And so the video's been going on for 11 minutes. So that probably took me around 9-ish minutes, give or take. And that was with getting up more events than usual. So it'll probably usually take you around 8 to do the rotation. And so if we come here, you can see, oh, so we got 4 of them, not 5. So that's slightly above average. Like I said, the average is usually 3. I thought we got 5 for some reason. But yeah, so this is 4. So we're getting 4. If I actually go like this, plus another 4, so that's 8. Plus another 3, so that's 11 minus basically the one we have. So basically 10 on that run because we kind of have an extra one from the leftover. But yeah, usually average between 8 and 10 per run, depending on how many I have left over and whatnot, is usually what the number lands on. And like I said, it's about 8 minutes, so it's pretty efficient. That was basically, that run right there was halfway to getting a weapon skin. So that is what I'm going to do. And like I said, I'm going to showcase. So like this stuff, like things like the daggers or even the back trophies, you don't actually see it on the character. So I'm going to go through and show off all of these. I'll probably start with the back trophies first, I think. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of just saving them up for now. And then let me know actually in the comments if you rather see the weapons or the back trophies first. So you can decide what you want to spend your, what are they called? Midwinter proofs on. But anyway, it's been the Butcher. That was the video. I hope you enjoyed. I will try to find a way to actually link that map if I can, but if not, just take a screenshot of it. It's very helpful in my opinion, and I think I found a pretty good method for farming this new event. So I will keep up with probably a little bit of streams on this, but mainly AOZ, and I will hope to see you guys in the next video and or live stream. See you.